closure of The Breeze Blows Penelope isn't palatable, yet it is awesome. Zhao Liying, Li Guangji, Hao Hao and Liu Wei participated implicitly. Albeit a few significant channels and web stages are communicating new shows whenever, there are a ton of them and the opposition is furious, yet at a similar stage, there are very few dramatizations that can bear outing and gain a decent standing and prevalence. For instance, among the new hit shows on significant stages, as far as thorough prevalence and verbal, the most remarkable one is Wind-Blowing Penelope, mutually broadcast by Jiangsu's satellite television and Zhejiang's satellite television. These days, numerous well-known shows or dramatizations featuring famous stars, from wanting to shooting, from recording to finish, from true declaration to communicate, will be advertised, and there will be a feeling of presence all over the place. Everybody knows about these schedules, and frequently there is a ton of thunder and little downpour, and there is a great deal of publicity. After the transmission, the informal exchange is exceptionally average, which is frustrating. Interestingly, The Breeze Blows Penelope can be supposed to be very calm. Despite the fact that there are famous traffic stars like Zhao Liying featuring, as well as an enormous number of strong entertainers like Li Guangji, Hao Hao, Liu Wei Kellen, and so on, the setup is additionally viewed as lavish, yet fundamentally no exposure was heard previously, and unexpectedly the transmission began straightforwardly. Maybe the film team isn't just guaranteed of the cast, yet in addition really believes in the account of the content and the person plan, so it saves expenses and takes the course of going low and high. Sufficiently sure, later Wind-Blowing Penelope began broadcasting, in spite of the fact that Zhao Liying's fan fame was utilized to light the main fire. Subsequent to being known by numerous watchers and beginning to follow the show, the prevalence took off and the verbal exchange was very great. In the play, it is one of only a handful of exceptional plays with a somewhat elevated degree of story setting and execution. Albeit The Breeze Blows Penelope can be viewed as a main female lead show, contrasted in other outfit dramatizations, the enterprising story of the courageous woman Su Bangxia, albeit helpful, isn't purposely overstated or counterfeit, in spite of the fact that it is without a doubt encircled by a lot of men. Chase after her, yet the sign of affection isn't convoluted, nor is it the primary line. It is primarily Su Bangxia's work environment story, which incorporates love and family fondness, and more kinship, which looks all the more genuine and normal. The vast majority of the past stories in this play are highs and lows, energizing, and the principal sign is extremely sure. However, the closure of this play is frequently incomplete or disheartening. Luckily, the screenwriter and chief Flighty, lastly didn't give the champion Su Bangxia a cheerful completion, didn't make her glad for all parts of the work environment and love, and didn't turn into a major victor throughout everyday life. Eventually, Su Bangxia's profession finished in liquidation. However, luckily, such a completion isn't good, yet it is additionally viewed as great, and it isn't miserable in any way. From one viewpoint, Su Bangxia acquired kinship and love, yet additionally arrived at a settlement with his accomplices and rivals who are great at battling brains and battling one another. Then again, Su Bangxia likewise arrived at a compromise with himself in what he had done. There is no pity, however more amicability and quiet. Notwithstanding the great treatment of the story and character plan, the cast has finished their responsibilities well. The supporting jobs don't snatch the show yet carry out their responsibility, and the hero doesn't pull the hips, which is amazing. In spite of the fact that Zhao Liying is helping out Li Guangji, interestingly, they have an implicit comprehension, neither in excess of power nor absence of impacts and ignites. Furthermore, Zhao Liying and Liu Wei, an old show player, have teamed up 2 times. From satisfaction to huge number of families to Wind-Blowing Penelope, the relationship is from contradiction to compromise, and it is likewise a skirmish of brains and mental fortitude accomplice. 02. He is a strong entertainer and a famous symbol, the calm Cheng Yi can never again conceal it. Consistently toward the year's end, craftsmen are in the middle of taking part in different contests and functions, and the attractive people on honorary pathway are alluring and dazzling. On December 15th, the GQ yearly service was held in Shanghai. Booked Li Xian, Zhang Ji, Beilu, Wang Yibo, Ding Changson, Wang Hedi, Thian Ziwei and others went to booked. Shockingly, Cheng Yi, a serene entertainer who rarely partook in excellent occasions previously, showed up on the scene in shock in a dark night outfit. He wore a basic cowhide coat from Lanvin 2023 season outwardly, a striped shirt with a character within it combined with brilliant mathematical examples, which is honorable and rich. Quiet and air yet deft and new, it accommodates his personality well indeed. At the evening gathering, Cheng Yi made a 180-degree inversion, and a bunch of unadulterated white George Hobeika 2022 very good quality dresses with precious stones made individuals' eyes sparkle. The languid blue-blooded style is full, and Cheng Yi's perfect and delicate demeanor complete one another, slamming into new ignites, extremely alluring. Discussing Cheng Yi, he is actually a marvelous actor. In 2020, he assumed the part of Yusuf in Liu Li and became famous. He was classified August Beau by netizens. In 2022, he became well known again with his great acting abilities in the one individual triangle in Agar Would Like Scraps. Then, at that point, Law and Order-themed recognition show Primary Concern made one more rush of patriotism, which caused numerous crowds to invigorate their impression of him, drawing in fans a large number of waves. Beau, the conversation on the web is very high. Yet, this entertainer is astonishing. Despite the fact that his ubiquity is so high, he seldom sees any showcasing about him. He is established in the group during recording, and totally concealed during rest. Social stages seldom show up aside from work needs, and the ongoing traffic stars are totally unique. Cheng Yi is so calm. For what reason is there still somebody gazing at him the entire day? As soon as before the GQ occasion, there were individuals pulling little structures to accumulate fire the entire day, and what sort of challenge for the subsequent top stream was they focusing on Wang Yibo, Wang Hedi, and Cheng Yi not set in stone to take part in the GQ occasion? One was the 2019 Blast the Old top stream, another stream that broke out this late spring, and a secrecy stream that detonated lately. These three individuals are exceptionally hotly debated issues, and they all have an enormous fan base. Fans are defensive of the CAF. Under the rehashed discharge, who would rather not battle for the voice of the symbol, so the remark region of the authority blog of the GQ celebration has turned into a combat zone without explosive. The devotees of Cheng Yi, Wang Yibo, and Wang Hedi are savage. With more than 5.5 million preferences in a single hour, Ifan handily controlled the first line. The major YXH were stunned by the full screen of IE Kiedo. They could hardly imagine how Cheng Yi's traffic was at that point so great, and he had the option to break out of the attack under the assault of Bo Fan and D Fan. After this fight, Cheng Yi's traffic can't be concealed by any means. He is a very famous icon and a strong entertainer. In Liu Li, he is the guiltless, kind, friendly and diligent Yusufan, who adores his darling Zhuangji profoundly for 10 day-to-day routines and 10 lives. In tune with the ruler, he is Qi Yan, the sovereign who got through embarrassment and aided the world. In Belief's beam on China our situation, he is Guan Chongqi, a warrior who fearlessly got off the plane to oppose US hostility and help Korea. In Shan Yuming, he is the wicked little Zhu who floats nearly being beaten consistently. In Agar Would Like Morsels, he is the controlled and holding back Aolang ruler Yang Yuan, the energetic and deft youthful legend Tang Zhou, and the detestable, beguiling and oppressive Sure Lord Zhuan Yi. In the main concern, he is Zhou Yan with a melon head and direct mouth. An endless series of exemplary pictures was enriched with life by Cheng Yi and flourished in the hearts of the crowd. Artistic, hand-to-hand fighting, crying, and eye-getting scenes have no deficiencies in all viewpoints. Cheng Yi won the Advancement Craftsman of the Year grant at the GQ yearly function in light of his solidarity its honors. Cheng Yi. Entertainer is my calling, behind the calling. I'm a conventional individual. Due to the characters in the play, I have gotten love and backing from some crowd companions, and I'm exceptionally thankful. Come from job, return to job. I will keep on buckling down. Rational, serene, genuine, persevering. These are the most valuable things in Cheng Yi's body. He isn't the supposed asset espresso, not the picked child who is loaded with karma, and he isn't the purported ruler Huanru. He doesn't major areas of strength for have relations, and he didn't actually have especially great assets previously. The sum total of what he has is to play each job and each scene truly, and genuinely deserve the hard-running self at each stage.